Alright, in this one I'm going to do a tour of Brownstone High School, one of the largest maps in the game, although it's still regarded as a medium-sized map. Alright, I'm going to start on a map from Karat's site. It's 2 floors. You've got an entranceway. Luckily with Brownstone, all of the cursed possessions are in the lobby. You don't have to go looking for them. But you might have to go looking for the bone, and there are a lot of rooms. 37 of them are identified just as classroom with a number. So this is basically a big U. On the outer edge of that U are classrooms for the most part, with a few exceptions. The room above the lobby is called a lecture hall, exercise. You can get the ghost in the lobby or the lecture hall. That can make it very difficult for putting down crucifixes, sometimes for getting evidence. But that's nothing compared to the size of the cafeteria, which is even larger. And the basketball court, I think, is the largest or one of the largest rooms in Phasmophobia so far. Good luck trying to deal with crucifixes in that room. You are aided by the fact that this has a large number of video cameras. 15, I believe. They primarily cover the hallways where it can't be the hallways can't be the ghost room. But keep in mind that some of the space, the left hall and right hall might be able to be ghost rooms. I honestly can't remember. There's multiple locations for the power box at the bottom back of both stairwells, and in storage rooms 1 and 2 on the second floor. So, but it's a pretty consistent map. Again, with all the 37 classrooms along the outer edge. Then you've got 4 different science classrooms with both a lab and a classroom area. They think they're treated both as the same. I may be mistaken. And then those are on the north side of the first and second floors. Where the basketball court is on the first floor, it's also part of the second floor, but it's one big 2-story room in the middle there. Then on the first floor, to the left of the court, you've got the boys' locker, the girls' locker rooms. There isn't a door directly leading between these two or into the basketball court, whereas the girls' locker room lets out on the north side of the first floor, and the boys' locker room lets off near the lobby. You can't cut through the basketball court. There's 2 doors on the south side, one on the upper left and an upper right. So you can make a smaller O circling through those areas without having to double back. And then you got bathrooms are consistently on the first and second floor. You got a student boys, student girls, and then a teacher one, and the teacher ones are next to each student. If you get one of the bathrooms that nice, you could get a bunch of dirty water photos. So this is one of those maps where getting dirty water photos, depending on where the ghost room is very possible. So if you had a bathroom, I mean, you could load up on dirty water photos. You could avoid, I believe that's an instance where you could get the perfect 110 photo bonus. So, let's see what else to make mention of. As I said, most of the video cameras are looking at the hallways. That's not going to really help you for the ghost room. But if you're playing multiplayer, you can keep track of things very easily. You can watch the ghost hunt down the rest of your team from the safety of the van. I've been there, and I've had that done to me. So, yeah. Well, anyways, that's the map. Better that we dive right into it. I did forget to mention that on the map there, you'll notice there's exits on both ends of the left and the right foyer corridors. So if you're on the first floor and you really want to minimize that passive sanity drain, you could come out one of these exits and then make your way to the truck that way. Or at least the ones on the south side, you can save yourself a little bit of time. So now I turned off the ghost, and it's should show all the cursed possessions. And I did bring along a strong flashlight. This is one of those maps where you really need a strong flashlight. You get lost very easily. It's very easy to die to hunts because you get turned around in the darkness. The lobby lights aren't the greatest, so... But yeah. Yep, see, you got the music box here on a bench. You have Monkey's Paw here in a box towards the middle of the room. Got the mirror on the other side of that pillar. You keep going, there's the voodoo doll. Here's the summoning circle. Here's the Ouija board. Here's the tarot cards on this bench here. So yeah, everything is in this room. Now, a lot of the rooms have a phone, so if the ghost goes off on that, you can be able to hear that. Finding the bone on this map is ridiculous. Unless you're on a multiplayer team, I wouldn't really make a big deal of it. You'll notice how just freaking huge this gym is, to a point where I have to start walking for everything to proper render. But if you hear basketballs, it's probably going to be here, from here to the locker rooms. Oh, and you'll notice it just killed the power. Now, problem is, I didn't take a look to see where that power box was. You'll notice walking around in the dark, I just turned on the flashlight. I can barely tell where anything is. Looking under the stairs of the right one. Oh, luckily, yep. First one I looked at. You got lights for the hallways too. I usually keep these ones on. But yeah, you'll notice you got the right and the left hallways there, and then you've got an exit door going outside. Now, yeah, the ones on the north side won't, I don't think you can get around to the truck back here. I'm gonna double check before I make that claim. I think there's a fence that, may block you. Oh no, wait, you got a gate. Never mind. You got a gate that goes right to the... Okay, so it does go around. Alright. Oh, no, actually, see, I get turned around too. That was the south one and not the north one. Oh, I just turned off the generator again. The fuse box. Oh, you can hear the phone ringing. You can hear it pretty well. Give you a very approximate idea. Oh. Okay, this sounds maybe in a locker room. Yep. Now, some of these classrooms, the doors already been ripped off the hinges, so that's not going to really help you out. Oh, here's the boys' locker room. All the classrooms have a phone in them, so... And here's the right hallway. The left and the right one are more or less the same. And you'll... Oh! There you go. Here's a sink in one of these. Oh, on the teacher's ones, I believe on the north. Oh, yeah, you see here dirty waters, but yeah, there's a bunch of sinks, so you get this, it's great. Good thing is, if you have a ghost in one room, you can kind of duck into the, go around the corner and duck into another one. And you got 2 stairwells, one on the left, one on the right. Plenty of room. You've got some pretty big halls on the sides here. I'm not even sure what purpose they actually serve, to be honest, since they're largely empty. You got this front hallway with the lecture hall in the middle. I think it's these doors, goes into the lecture, not this regular classroom. I know this double door goes in the lecture hall above the lobby. It's pretty much the same idea on much of the second floor. Just have to keep these big, giant loft hallways. And then you got stairs. You can't actually go over this side. Nope, I think it might have hit did it hit the power box? Yeah, the power box is off. Some people, once upon a time, you could wedge yourself under the stairs and you'd be safe from the ghost. I don't know if that still works. Higher difficulties, you can burn through your sanding very, very easily. Put in here. Okay, it's in a classroom. Oh, and it broke. But we got the friendly ghost, so it's not gonna hunt. Where are you? Yeah, we're on 0 sanity, so the thing exploded. But again, friendly ghost. Yep, that's not gonna do any good. Alright, well that's a tour of Brownstone.